If your workout has you doing exercises that work mostly front and back or side to side, you could be missing a key component to your overall strength. What's that? Rotation. Rotation comes from your core. Adding lower body exercises with a twist can improve your overall muscular strength and power. Now, it's always good to begin with a warm-up before you start any exercise, and then progress slowly. Start with a smaller range of motion, and you can work into a bigger range of motion as you feel more comfortable with the exercises, more comfortable with the movement patterns. So the first exercise I have for you is called a rotational squat. Anchor your right foot down to the ground. Open your left foot out like you're on an L pattern. That's what I think of when I open my left foot out. And then sit back into a little squat, and then I'm gonna power through with my rotation in my core to come back to center. So I'm gonna open, turn my hips and my shoulders towards the left, a gentle sit back, and then come forward. Squat, push. One more time. Squat, push. Let's do the other side. Your left foot is down. I'm gonna open out to the right, my right toes towards the right wall. Chair is there as a tool for stability, and then a little sit back, and then power push back to center. So I'm gonna open, sit, and then push off my left foot to come back to center. Let's do that 2 more times. Does not have to be a big movement to get big benefits. Perfect. All right, the next exercise is a rotational lunge. It's similar, but different. You're gonna anchor your right foot down. This time, the left foot's gonna open out to the left like we did before. I'm going to bend my left knee, but I'm gonna keep my right leg straight, push my hips back, watch that my knee stays over my ankle, and then I'm gonna power push back to center. So I open, anchor, sit back, knee over ankle, come back to center. Small range of motion to start, find the movement pattern, and then you can work into a bigger range of motion as it feels comfortable for you. Let's do the other side. Anchor your left foot down, your right leg opens, my left leg will stay straight. Hinge, knee is over my ankle, rotate, come back to center. Right foot back, push my hips back, and to center. Now you might even add your left hand reaching towards the inside of your right knee and back to center 1 more time. Good. And then let's just walk that out. Our next exercise is a curtsy lunge. So with your left foot down, you're gonna take your right foot just slightly behind your left leg. Again, I'm using my chair as a tool for stability. And then I'm gonna bend both knees, keeping my chest up nice and tall, and stand up. Good. Small range of motion as I bend and come back up. Now there's lots of variations on this curtsy lunge. We're just beginning with a down and up movement just to get used to the pattern. Let's do that 1 more time. And then we'll step in. And we have to practice on the other side. So anchor your right foot down. Your left foot just is across behind. If that's too much, it can go right behind your left foot, and that'll still give you a little bit more in the hips, a little bit more rotation. We'll bend both knees and come down. Hips and shoulders stay forward and up. We're lowering straight down, and we're coming up. Small range of motion, doesn't have to be big. And then push up through your front heel 1 more time, down and up. Good, and then step out of that. The next exercise is a double heel raise with a twist. Now, if you're working on a wood floor or a tile floor, you'll be able to get a nice pivot. I'm on a carpeted floor wearing my sneakers, which means it's gonna have more pull to my knees, and I'm aware of that, so I'm gonna be careful as I move into the exercise. I'm gonna stand with my feet a comfortable distance apart, lift up my heels, push my heels to the left, drop them down into a little demi squat, then come back up to center, drop them to the right, and come down. Now, if I was on a wood floor or a tile floor, that pivot would be a little bit easier for me to maneuver. On my carpeted floor, I have to be aware of lifting and of readjusting my toes so that I don't torque my knees or twist my knees. Good, let's just do 1 more, and then come back up to center, heels down, walk that out. Excellent, I love that exercise. The next one is a front crouch with a diagonal reach. Now this is like a short stance front lunge. I'm gonna step my right foot forward, pick up my left heel, reach down, left arm's working towards the inside of my right foot, then step back and let's do the other side. Left foot forward, my right heel comes up and I push back. Chair is there also, I can use that for some support. Alternating. Now to get a little bit more power, I can push back. Reach down, chest stays lifted, push back. We'll do one more on each side. Nice job. Walk that out. We have a reverse lunge with some rotation. I do like using the chair to help me stay stable in this exercise. My right foot is down, my left foot takes a good size step back. My chest is up nice and tall. I'm gonna lower straight down. Front knee is aligned over my ankle. Once I get there, I'm gonna rotate towards my front knee or the right side and come back to center. Now you could step in and step back, lower down, and do that again. That's gonna give you a little bit more power as you're pushing down and back and rotating. Or let me give you another option. Push back, stay here. We're gonna stay right here and rotate to the right 4 more times. You might drop your elbows, imagine that you're holding on to a ball in front of your body, or hold on to the chair. Last one, and step in. Gives us some strength in our quadricep and our hip flexor for sure. Let's do the other side. Left foot anchors down, right foot is back, chest is up nice and tall, my back heel is lifted, lower straight down. I'm gonna rotate to the left, come back to center, power step in. That's one way of doing the exercise. Or let's keep our right foot back, lower down, rotate to the left, come back to center. I can still hold on to the chair for stability, or I can let it go. Let's just do one more. You might notice there's a little bit of balance there too. Ankles are rocking a little bit. So lots of benefits to that exercise. The last exercise I have for you is called a decoy squat, and it looks like the rotational squat that we did at the beginning, but it's a little different. So anchor your right foot down. As you open your left foot out, keep your hips and your shoulders to me. That's the decoy. And I'm gonna come back to center. Let's alternate with the right. So I'm gonna rotate out, knees are slightly bent, but my hips and my shoulders are gonna stay towards you, and I'm gonna come back to center. So rotate left, come back to center, rotate right, come back to center. Can you feel the rotation through your hips and through your waist? Perfect. Let's do one more on the left and one more on the right. Stand up nice and tall and walk that out. Adding exercise with rotation to your workout can help you to move better with all of your daily activities. Start with a smaller range of motion, pay attention to how you feel, and progress as you get more comfortable with the movement patterns.